Alright, guys, we are back in Toronto following our Toronto Chiefs in our NHL Youtubers custom created GM mode. So the last episode was actually a fairly successful one. Didn't start out that way, lost the first game to the Vancouver Canucks. But then we came back, won game against the Devils and lost in overtime against the Bruins. But then came back to win 4 straight games, pretty much 3 comeback wins against the Wild and 2 against the Buffalo Sabres. And then capping it off there against the Islanders. So we brought our record back up to 9-10-2. It's fairly, it's starting to climb back in there. Clapperton has been on an absolute mother effing tear as if we can get to the goals and assists lead. As you can see, Clapperton is now leading the NHL with 15 goals on the year, and Deke is actually in 7th place in the league for 15 assists. So the team is actually doing pretty good right now. I wouldn't want to make any changes because we're winning games, but I am actually going to make some changes because you guys were mentioning it, and glad we're back to the good old live comms once again. So a lot of you guys were saying to take Yui Bear off of the first line defensive core just because he's kind of holding Owe back and we want to get some more pointage. So I will move up Johnny to the first line, and I'm going to move Diego over to the left side, the right side. Put Yui down there to the second defensive pair. And we're going to take a look at on power play here, see if there's anything we could change up and maybe switch. I think we're going to take Flash off of the power play just because Flash has not been like really doing anything for us as of lately. So we're going to take him off of the power play, and I think we're going to put in, who should we put in there? Is there anybody on there with a center position? I think he's the only center, so you know what, I guess we are going to have to leave him in there, unfortunately. So always Superman, Hale, Diego, and Sully. Yeah, that seems about right. D, Clap, Davin, and Dobbs. Yeah, that seems about right. Deke, Studs, X-Tech, Tuber. Yeah, that seems about right. Deke and X-Tech. Yep. 3-man penalty kill. Yeah, we can leave Yui on the 3-man penalty kill. We're not letting up that many power play goals, I don't think. And then extra attacker. Yep. Yep. Yeah, I think we're good. All right, we're just going to leave it like this. We are winning a couple games. We're only going to make that one change on defense. I kind of should move Austin up, but I don't really want to take him off of that line with Mold and UTP just because he's been putting in goals like crazy as of lately. So we're not going to change that. AHL team is 9-6-1, and we come up to our next game here against the Nashville Predators. So 7 games would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we'll take it up to the end of the month, and let's see how we do from there. So we have the Sharks at the end of the month, so we'll see about that game. All right, so let's move up to our next game here against the Nashville Predators. Let's see how we can do against this game. Bacon will probably be starting in this game. Let's see if it lets us know. Doesn't let us know. That's fine. All right, so hopefully Bacon's starting in this game against the Predators. Come on, guys. Let's see if we can continue our winning streak. Here we go. First period. All right, 1-1. Deke on a power play. Matt Cullen gets one past Bacon. All right, so Deke on a power play. Not bad against Devin Dubnyk. All right, 10-10 on shots. Second period, 4-1. That's what I'm talking about. Tactics HD, power play goal for Clappy, power play goal for Tactics. A 4-1 lead over the Preds. Nice second period there, boys. All right, just hold this lead. Do not let them climb back into this game whatsoever. We got a 4-1 lead over the Preds. Nicely done. Clappy gets another goal that game. All right, Gabriel Bork, they can have one. Don't give them too many, Bacon. Oh, shit. Victor Stahlberg. God damn it. Hold it, Bacon. Hold it, D. Please, please. There you go, Dobbs. There you go. Insurance. Put that insurance marker on there. Nicely done. Got a little bit scary there. Bacon probably started playing some aggressive goalie. And Gabriel Bork and Victor Stahlberg get one there. But Dobbs gets the insurance, and we win this game 5-3, 35-31 on shots. Nicely done. A 5-game winning streak for the Toronto Chiefs. Way to go, boys. So Deke from Clappy, Tactics from Tuber and X-Deck, Clappy from Deke and Owe, Tactics from Flash Davin and Sykes, and then Dobbs from Tactics and Sully on tap. So that was a good game for the guys there. Tactics with 3 points, Clappy with 2 more points, and Deke with 2 more points. Let's keep continuing to get Deke some points, continue to get Clappy some goals, and we're just continuing here, guys. 10-10-2, tie with the Nashville Predators. Nicely done, boys. Nicely done. All right, so there's an AHL game here, but we got to look at the NHL. More importantly, we're going up against the Washington Capitals, Brett Bacon Country and net against Braden Holtby. Here we go. Here we go. All right, continue it up here. 5-game winning streak for the Chiefs. Let's see if we can continue it. Home game here against the Washington Capitals. Here we go. First period. All right, 2-2. Nicholas Backstrom gets them started. Dobbs gets one back. Clappy makes it 2-1, but then they climb back into the game with goal there from Troy Brower. So a 2-2 tie after the first period, 12-10 on shots. All right, guys, come on. Another big second period here. Second period, all right, nothing happening there. 2-2 tie. We're beating them in shots, 22-16. All right, come on, boys. Big third period here. Come on, big third. Don't let them get anything. Big third. Come on, continue to put shots on net. Power play. All right, come on. Come on, at least push it to overtime. 5 minutes to go. Ah, man, a power play goal for Martin Erat. Damn it, and an empty netter for Mike Green. Damn it. Bacon once again collapses in the third period with about 4 minutes to go. Martin Erat puts that one in. The Chiefs lose 4-2 in regulation. Damn it, we beat them in shots too. Dobbs from UTP and Mold Gold, Clappy from Deacon Studs. That was a bad loss. There. I think Ovechkin got an assist on that Martin Erat goal. That sucks. All right, shake it off, guys. We're still 5-1 in our last 6 games. Good turnaround. All right, so Toronto Marlies have a game against the San Antonio Rampage. They beat Texas once again, 4-1. Let's take a look at how these guys do against San Antonio. Here we go. First shot, and Nesbitt gets that one on Dickhead. All right, first period. All right, Nesbitt gets the only goal there on Richard Hatk. All right, second period. Oh, Jesus. Ordemeyer, Wilson, Jonathan Masamoto. Doesn't look like we're going to climb back into this game. At least get something on the board, guys. Power plays. Nope. Not going to do it. No way we're getting in this game. Power play goal for Colton. And Jesse Winchester gets one back. 5-1. Win for the Rampage. Power play there at the end of the game. Nope. 5-1 win for the Rampage. Yeah, it was a shitty game from Toronto. Didn't break 20 shots again. CHF from Average Pro and Cedar Point guy. All right, bad game there, guys. Bad game there. Wipe that away. All right, so 10-11-2. Got to continue here. So Bacon is versus Borowski for the Chiefs in this game. So 14-8-1 Columbus Blue Jackets, a game we should have to beat these guys for. Come on, guys. We're on the road this time. Actually, no, we're still at home. Come on, guys. Bounce back from that Capitals game. First period, 1-0. Ryan Johansson, 8-10 on shots. All right, come on, guys. Second period, 3-1. Heck, you boys. 3 power play goals. Our power play is just lethal, man. Our power play is scary. Power play from Hill Diego, another power play goal for Clappy, and a power play goal for Dobbs. So a 3-1 lead for us going into the third. Come on, hold it down, D. Please don't let them come back into this game again. Power play 5-1-3. Jesus, couldn't capitalize on that power play. Good penalty kill there. Come on, 7 minutes to go. There you go, X-Tech. There you go. Brent with the clutch goal there in the third period, and we win this game 4-1 over the Blue Jackets. Nicely done. Brent with the dagger there, 30-29 on shots. Good period, 4 straight unanswered goals. So Diego from Sykes and Deke, Clappy from Deke and Superb Man, Dobbs from Clappy and Owe, and X-Tech from Superb Man. Nicely done. So 2 points for Deke, 2 points for Clappy, and 2 points for Johnny. Nicely done. So Bacon got the first star of that game. Nicely done. Only 1 first period goal. Clappy with 2 points. Johnny with 2 points. Nicely done. All right, so we're bouncing back. We're starting to answer back with our games. 11-11-2. That's not bad. That's not a bad record. All right, now we got the Pittsburgh Penguins. The Pittsburgh Penguins in this game. So Fleury and Bacon going to be going up against each other in the Consol Energy Center. Got an away game. Here we go. Let's see if we can beat Sid the Kid. First period, 2-0. There you go. Dobbs and Cruiser, baby. 2-0 lead for us. 9-10 on shots. All right, come on, guys. Good. Have another big second period. Don't let Pittsburgh climb back into this game. Second period. Jesus. Just the opposite of wanted to happen. Sidney Crosby and the real deal James Neal. 24-17 on shots. Now Pittsburgh they did not want to lose this game, no doubt. They didn't want to be down 2-0. Come on, power plays there. Come on, guys, got to capitalize on those. 10 minutes to go. Don't allow anything late here again, Bacon. Push it to overtime at the latest. There you go. Push it to OT. That's fine. Push it to OT. Power play. Shootout. And there you go. Flash, Davin. All right. Flash gets the only goal of the shootout, and we win the game 3-2 over the Penguins. Nicely done. That's a big win there for us. Big win. 33-32 on shots. Nicely done. Flash, you might not be able to score goals during the regular season, but clutch goal there in the shootout. Way to go. So Dobbs from... Actually, you know what? He had a pretty good game. He got an assist there on Dobbs' goal. So Flash from Dobbs from Flash and Sully. Cruiser from Johnny and Tuber. And then Flash with the only goal in the shootout. Nicely done. All right, so we picked that win over the Pittsburgh Penguins. A very big win there. And you know what? We're on the roll right now. We are actually on a pretty good roll right now of winning. So Clappy with 18 goals on the year, Deke with 19 assists. Looking pretty good. Let's see. Oh, I thought I saw Owe there. Something. Owe, new address to be announced. Oh, yeah, he still hasn't been signed yet. No one has signed the second Owe. So, all right, so we're going up against the Buffalo Sabres here, the team that has an early lead against us, but then we answer back quite nicely against this team. So let's try to have a lead this time, boys, and not have to trail Buffalo again. So here we go. First period. All right, 1-1. Linus Omar gets one for them, but Tactics HD gets one on Ryan Miller. So here we go, 9-7 on shots. All right, second period. All right, nothing happening there. 15-20. Staying fairly even with these guys. Come on, guys. Big third period here. Come on, big third. Let's go. 15 to go. 13 up. Power play. Good penalty kill. Good penalty kill. Come on. Come on. Push to OT. Push to OT. Oh, never mind. Deke. Clutch goal there from Deke. And an empty netter for Clappy. Oh, actually, no. Clappy didn't get that empty netter. I thought he got an empty netter, but he didn't. But another nice, good third period there, boys. Deke and Clappy. My goodness. These two are just working magic together. Another 3-1 win. We win again, dude. We're like, I think we won our last 8 out of 9 games. Absolutely ridiculous. Tactics from Flash and Dobbs, Deke from Studs and Sully, and then Clappy from Deke and Studs. So Deke had a 2-point night. Studs had a 2-point night. Clappy gets another goal in the year, 2 points for Deke and Studs. Another good game for Bacon. Bacon's actually been stepping up his game as of lately. So I'm talking about Bacon. Past 3 games. Actually, yeah, past 3 games, you only let up really like 2 or 1 goal each game. Not bad. All right, the Marlies had a game they lost against Hamilton. That's fine. Was it overtime loss? I think it was an overtime loss. All right, so now we move on to another road game here against the Montreal Canadiens. Our rivals right now, the Montreal Canadiens. And Bacon against Carey Price this game. Yeah, we'll probably check our team stats after this game, but let's end off the month strong. This was a good month for us. Let's see if we can end it off strong. They're a tough team, 19-6-1 Montreal Canadiens. Come on, guys. Let's see if we can beat this tough team here. End off a very, very successful month. Here we go. First period. 1-0 power play goal for Owe. No way. It's Owe. There you go. 15-8 on shots. They did beat us in shots, but we got the 1-0 lead. There we go. Second period. 3-0 X-Tech and Mold. That's what I'm talking about, boys. Continue to clutch it up. 16-28 on shots. We are just dominating teams right now. All right, we got 3-0 lead. The routine is in place for Bacon. Don't allow Montreal to get back into this game. Power play. Good penalty kill, boys. Great penalty kill. We're not even putting up that many shots. Bacon is on his head. Bacon, get a shutout. Bacon Country gets his first shutout of the year. That's what I'm talking about. 35 saves on the night for Bacon Country. That's what I'm talking about. Aggressive goalie. 3-0 win. Big win there. Way to end off the month, boys. Owe from Tactics and Superbman. X-Tech from Flopfish and Tuber. And the Mold from UTP and Flopfish. So, all right, Tyler, getting 2 points that night. Way to go, bud. Way to go. Tyler with 2 points, Owe with the goal. Bacon with his first shutout of the year. The Montreal Canadiens, 35 saves. Bacon Country, the 14-11-2 Toronto Chiefs. Let's freaking go, boys. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Got to see how the Marlies did that game as well. All right, did they win? They won that game 3-2 over the Americans. Nicely done. All right, so let's check out our stats, shall we? That was a very, very, very successful month now. 14-11-2. All right, so let's check out the standings, actually. Let's check out everything. So the team standings, that's how the West looks like. In the East, we have climbed back into 5th place in the Atlantic Division. So we're starting to make some ground on some teams. So I like to see. Are we in a playoff picture with anybody? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We're only one, and then we're only 2 points out of a playoff spot right now. We're 2 points behind Florida, who has the final playoff spot right now. So if we can just continue to win games right now, which we are doing, we should not have a problem about this. All right, so goals and assists. Clappy is just taken over the goal-scoring lead. He's now 3 goals ahead of the next best person, which is Max Pacioretty, who has 16 goals. Clappy has 19. Unreal. Deke is now moved up to 5th place in the assist lead with 20. So our team is actually doing pretty dang well right now. So points. Are we up there in points? Nobody's up there in points. Bacon is up there in 13 wins, so that's good to see. Save percentage, I doubt anybody's going to be up there. No, I didn't think so. All right, so let's check out team standings and everything like that. Stats Central. We'll probably look at progress reports as well. End off the video here. Very successful month, boys. Very successful. 14th best team in the NHL right now. So we're doing something right. So goals for per game, 2.67, 14th in the league. All right, so we're starting to make our way back up there. Goals against per game is still a 3.0, but we're starting to lower that a little bit. Power play percentage, 21.1%. Our power play is deadly. Our power play is just absolutely deadly right now. What fourth best power play in the entire league? It's Clappy's slap shot, man. Clappy, Deke, and Studs, and Sykes, and Owe, and freaking Halo Diego and Johnny and everybody else. Davin, our power play is completely and utterly ridiculous, and our penalty kills at 84%. So you know what? Our special teams are actually the one thing that's actually not that bad. 84% is actually pretty good. We're only 1% off of being top 10 in the league. So power play is actually pretty good. Home we're 7-6. Away we're 7-5. And our last 10 games we're 9-1. Redonkulous. All right, so let's check out the AHL, see how the Marlies are doing. So the Marlies are the 11th, I think. No, actually, no, I'm kidding. Point totals, we are the 11th. Yeah, we're the 11th best team in the AHL, which is good. Goals for per game, 2.6, 15th in the league. Okay, goals against, 2.7. Okay. Power play, 18.4, and penalty kill, 85.3. So the penalty kill for our AHL team is actually pretty good. Last 10, 5-3-2. Good team at home, it seems. But let's take a look at the player stats now. Doing pretty well. Let me get a drink here. Okay. So point totals. Clappy, 27 points in 27 games, 19 goals. Absolutely crazy. And Deke, 24 points in 27 games with 20 assists already on the year. What a year he's having, man. What a year these two guys are having. 80 overall in the first line. They're working together very nicely. Studs, 17 points in 27 games. Working out fairly well in the first line. Dobbs is 16 and 27, so not bad for him. Tactics has 14 points as well. Austin kind of slowed up a little bit there, but he still has 13 points in 27 games for fourth line time. Got a couple assists in there, so that's good. Davin, 7 points. Tuber, 7 points. Mold, 7 points. X-Tech with 6. Kyle with 3, Cruiser with 2, Savvy, the Lamb Chops with 1. All right. Any plus players yet? Cruiser, UTP, and Studs are all plus players. That's nice. Deke broke even, and then obviously a lot of minus players. Dobbs is a minus 17. Holy crap! Our second line is definitely minus a lot, but you know what? We're winning games. All right, so point totals here. Let's see if that worked out. So Owe and Johnny still 17 points, 15 assists for Johnny on the year, so that's good. 11 for Diego, 7 for Sully, 4 for Flop. Nothing yet for Yui. All of our defense is still minus, but hopefully we can turn that around a little bit. Our whole team is minus because we're scoring so many power play goals. That's why our plus minuses suck. We're scoring so many power play goals, we can't increase our plus minus. But still, that's fine. Always doing a pretty good job there. 17 points in 27 games. And then goaltender, Bacon, man. Bacon's been turning it up as of lately. I don't think Smelly got any starts in that long stretch there just because Bacon was just on an absolute tear. 2.6, 13 and 9 with a shootout loss. It's 92.07 save percentage with the one shutout coming last game against the Montreal Canadiens. So it looks like the team's doing good. Let's check out the AHL. Just check out the whole entire point totals for these guys. So let's see, Colton 17, Canucks 16, Kane has 12, Dilsey has 12, Flosho 12, Average Pro 11, Lamb Chops with 9. Yeah, Lamb Chops is 10 points in 11 games, so I don't know. Maybe we should call him back up instead of Kyle. Kyle hasn't really been doing much, and Lamb Chops started to turn his game around a little bit, so that's good. Cedar Point guy has 9, AJ has 8. I have 8, J-Lo has 6, J2P30 has 4, Savvy has 4, McDonough has 2, Jake Erba has 2, Trevdo has 1, Joe Jones 1, Sod still without a point, and the goaltenders, Richard had 2.54, Viper 2.78, it's 10 and 7, 92.28, yep, and still no shutouts. All right, so let's check out progress reports to end off of this video. GM options, progress reports. See if anybody has increased anything at NHL. Looks like Sully got 2 stats boosted already. All right, so let's see what Sully's growing in. Sully's growing in his puck control by 1, natural growth, and offensive awareness. All right, that's what he's saying. Hold the line, you goofs. And let's see, goaltenders. Any goalies getting anything better yet? Not yet. Not yet. And the AHL, nobody got better yet in the AHL. Okay, and that's interesting. Goaltenders, nobody got better yet. All right. So nobody got better yet in progress reports, but you know what? We are on an absolute tear. We're 9-1 in our last 10 games. What a stretch of wins there. We got only one loss there. We won 4 in a row. Took a loss, actually 5 in a row. Took a loss against the Capitals, but then came back with another 4 straight wins in a row. So we're definitely on the right track now. Maybe switching Yui with Johnny actually made a huge difference. I'm not entirely sure, but we're starting to win games now, and hopefully we can continue to win some games. There's a lot of games coming up this next couple months, but I think we can get it done. We can continue to move on this right track and continue to push towards that playoff spot. I think we can do it. So thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed, leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe as always. And we'll be back next time for our Toronto Chiefs to see if they continue to play this amazing.